What's your guys' definition of a friend, actually? This is a really good question.
Okay, so
Because, like, you can meet some guy at, like, school.
you my friend for a year.
God,
Well, I
fucking
mean-
court clip from last night.
So with
Wait, can I finish my thought?
yeah.
You fucking put that court clip in my head. Is that so? For context, we were watching Judge Mathis, and then there's a video on his YouTube channel of him covering a court case between two dudes like around our age, two fellas, and then they.
Nice, Darren.
No, and then this guy was suing his so-called best friend who they've almost known for 1 year.
Who was introduced to him by God.
Introduced to him by God. God
introduced these
put that
people.
guy in his life. But the other guy is like, nah, Satan put this guy in my life. But anyway, this dude is suing him because the other guy hit him with a bag of fried chicken. And that's why he was suing him.
After he broke his TV.
After he broke his TV,
his
too.
TV and then assaulted
Yeah.
him with chicken.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to sue him for assault and also, like, cost for the TV.
Yeah.
And then the guy who he was suing countersued for defamation of character and, like, the price of the fucking chicken from KFC.
$9. It was like $2,000.
But then this guy was like, "Oh yes, Judge, this guy's my best friend. I mean, we know each other for like almost a year. He's my best friend. God put him in my life." I'm like, "You don't know this guy? You haven't even known this guy for a year. You're gonna call him your best friend?"
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good segue into what I was trying to ask you. What's the definition of a friend to you guys? Because like, I could meet somebody like on campus and I could see him for like I don't know, a couple days in a row, or I see him like once every week kind of thing, and we say, "Hey yo, what's up?" And then like we run into each other at the gym, and it's like, "Hey yo, dude, what's up? How you doing?" Like. I call him I call him a friend because like I don't think it matters.
More okay.
Like they're friendly with me. They're a friend.
Okay, is that
You know what I mean? Like we're friendly.
Is that
But like you guys are not the same kind of like relationship I have with that dude I see at the gym every week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're still friendly, but like you're a different tier of friend.
Yeah, of
but,
course,
But
yeah.
we're all but like you guys are all my friends.
Yeah.
I mean like I wouldn't fucking hide a body for that guy like I would you guys. So
I mean, like, I think about that a lot of the times too. Like, I think about people from back in like middle school or high school, like people who you only ever talk to in like one class, or like you only ever talk to during lunch and stuff like that. And in my head, a lot of the times when I think about people like that, I'm like, oh, that was my friend. Like, oh, that was my friend, blah, 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 back in the day.
Yeah.
But like I think about it right after, and I'm like, well, I mean, they're more of an acquaintance.
They weren't like friends. We knew each other.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like they sat next to me. Like that's kind of it. But
But like, if your mom asked you, "Oh, who's that? Who'd you say hi to?" You'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's my friend from middle school."
yeah, exactly.
That's what you say.
Yeah,
because that's
Yeah.
the most convenient way of describing you're friendly with them.
Yeah.
But for me, the definition has changed a bit because I used to just think like if they were friendly, I didn't have a lot of friends. So I was a young kid. So like if you're friendly,
I just call y'all close friends.
No.
Yeah.
I'm bringing up my definition because my definition changed over time. Because at first I was like, yeah, if we're friendly, I used to like consider like the people who I would just talk to at lunchtime my friends, but I also didn't have like a lot of experience. Cause I grew up in kind of a sheltered environment, so like if you were talking to me, it meant that I was doing something good. So obviously there was something happening, like there was a connection. But my mom's boyfriend, he kind of like his definition of friend kind of altered my definition of friend because his definition of friend is someone you would hide a body for. And he said everyone else is an associate. If you're not willing to if you're not willing to put this person in your house, if they haven't met your parents, if they haven't like seen you at any point in your life that wasn't manufactured in some out setting, basically they're not your friend. Like if they haven't been to your house, haven't met your parents, if you haven't but if you're cool with them, just
See,
cool.
for me, that's more of a close friend. A close friend is someone who I would hide a body for, whatever the fuck, all that stuff. I think I could still be friends with someone. Like I'd still go out and hang out with them. I still do this, but I wouldn't hide a body for them.
Well, that's when you
know what I
broke
mean?
into like associate and friend. I guess for him, close friend is friend.
For me, I wouldn't hang out with an associate. Like
You wouldn't hang out with any guys from like the lunch table if they say, "Oh, hey, we're going to see the new Marvel movie." At
like one on one. No.
Oh, 1-on-1. That's
That's what I'm saying. Like someone I'd hang out one on one.
1-on-1.
Even then, if I was invited by a group of like just associates to something like that same category, I wouldn't go unless I had someone who I did consider a friend in that group. You see what I mean? Like there's kind of different. I've thought about this a lot actually. Like I have like different tiers.
I do. I was about to say I think about it like a tier list. I got my S tier friends. I got my A tier friends.
It's
I got
probably really fucked up to say,
I got
but yeah.
like the D tier friend, that dude I hate say hello to the gym every day.
And then you also got like acquaintances. You've got I'm trying to think. What would be below acquaintances?
The people you just not at the Like you don't wish harm upon them.
You see them at work.
Yeah, you just
Hey, what's up?
Wouldn't that be an acquaintance? Or
no, you don't know them.
Coworkers, yeah.
Coworkers, yeah. Just
It's like a forced relationship though. We're talking about like interpersonal.
yeah, like if you
yeah.
just met a guy on the street and like he picked up like something like the people who like you dropped
I
your
don't
wallet.
think it has to be like SABD. You know,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah, I know.
You know, just like you nod to them, you respect their existence, they respect yours, you keep it moving.
Yeah, I don't know like what specifically makes the person jump from like an acquaintance to
The connections you
what I consider a
share.
friend. But I don't know.
The
like,
experiences you share together. That's usually what happens.
To a certain point, they just cross that threshold.
yeah,
Once you like hang out enough.
I think you just have to like enjoy being around the person enough to consider them a
I
friend.
mean,
not
it's
really.
it's a trust thing, really.
Actually, yeah, you know, I think that's probably
Yeah,
what it
it's a
is.
trust thing.
Yeah, I think it's more of a trust thing.
And you have to gain their trust by knowing them longer.
Yeah.
Or they gain your trust.
Yeah,
by
yeah,
knowing them
yeah.
longer. Or just hanging out with. They're spending more time with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's how I feel with you guys. Like the more I spend time with people, the more I'm like, okay. But the limit is 10. So once I hit 10,
Why do you limit it?
Yeah.
I don't
So
I
so
don't-
say like you have 10 friends right now or whatever the fuck. And then
but I
there-
don't.
Bro said he's waiting. All right.
I
All
don't
right,
think
gentlemen.
That's true, but anyway.
All right, gentlemen. No, so like let's say that you had 10 friends.
Why y'all
Let's
laughing?
say you had friends.
That's even a lower like entry point.
Let's say anyone wanted to be around you at all, right? Okay. So
Let's say your mom didn't pay us to be here.
Oh,
I have a
You have a story?
Christian. No, that's not where I was gonna go with that.
okay.
That's not where I was gonna go with that.
oh yeah, he did get a friend though.
What?
Was it sex or a friend? He got paid.
Well, both.
Okay.
Yes. His parents did pay people to be friends with him. Anyways.
Julie.
Oh, hi, Julie. Anyways, if you had 10 friends and a guy came up and you like really fucked with him or whatever the fuck, would you be friends with that guy if y'all were like really cool? Like at that
If
point,
I just met him,
Or would you kick someone out of the bracket?
that's
If
what I was gonna
somebody
say.
takes
Like,
your
yeah,
spot?
would you get to a point where you have to kick someone out of the fucking
I have to
group?
kick someone out the bracket. I would just
Why?
reevaluate. Okay, if I haven't seen this person in X amount of time, but they're still in the friend territory, it's like, well, obviously we're growing apart. Not that I don't fuck with them. It's just like a tear.
But you don't consider them friends anymore?
So what do you? So
Associate.
at that
'Cause
point, what do you
life
do with
happened?
them?
Yeah, shit happens. Like I'm not gonna like not like fuck with them. It's just like, okay, would I hide a body for them? If I haven't seen them in 5 years, probably not.
What if these are all people you've seen like in the past month?
I made 10 friends in a month.
No, what,
You have 10 friends.
Yeah, you have
and
10
you've
people
seen
you
them all
talk
at
to.
some point in the last month. But there's an 11th guy who like wants that spot in your top 10. You just make a number 11 spot or like
I ain't making an 11 spot. I'll tell you that much.
why?
Sorry, dude. This is an
Why does
exclusive
it,
club.
Why does it have to be so precise?
Because the maximum number of people I can like give emotionally, because I give to
Why
my
is it 10?
because that's as much as I can give of myself to other
How do you know?
people.
If you haven't had 10 friends, how do you know it's 10?
I've had 10 friends. I was just like, I haven't had 10 friends like concurrently. Like,
So yeah, how do you know it's the most you can handle concurrently?
because I know myself. I know, like I know what I would be comfortable with, and I could feel comfortable keeping up with 10 people. If any more than 10, I get drained. I need time to myself. And if I have more than 10 people trying to get my attention,
You don't need to hang out with them all of the time.
That's what
it
I'm
could
saying.
be
That's why
like
I
it
just
could be
have
like
10.
on the weekend or
I just have
something.
10.
So do you hang out with 10 of these people every day?
I interact with those 10 people in
Every
some
day?
capacity. Not every day. But at the same time, I'd rather, if I had to choose between other people and those 10, I would just choose those 10. If I had to speak to someone first. Huh?
It's crazy how you're just like that fast to drop people.
Yeah.
10 is a good number.